Hey guys, I'm actually still at work today, getting ready for class here in about another hour or two. And I figured I'd go ahead and record my discussion post. What, on a Tuesday? Yeah, that's right, Tuesday. Look at me, I'm so proud. Probably because I need the rest of this time to finish putting my course together. I don't know about you guys, but I am not quite ready for it yet. Oh, breathe, I can do this, I got this. All right, so how am I going to communicate with my learners? I was looking to really incorporate Flipgrid into this class, and so I'm going to, when the students record their sessions, I know I'm getting ready to go in and make my own recordings on all the different prompts that I'm getting into the learners, and so I'll be interacting with them through Flipgrid. I'm also going to do emails, discussion posts. I may even work in like a time where kind of like how we have our class, doing a Google Hangout, a Google Live Hangout where I can record it and then put it into YouTube so that my learners, my educators can also go in and watch the lesson that we just did. And so that way it gets that communication going. I think that'd be kind of cool. My pacing on my class, I'm thinking at this point that I was like, oh yeah, it'd be so cool to do self-pacing, but then I'm like, that's a lot of people in different places at different times. For me and my sanity, I'm going to set mine up to be a self-paced within the week, but still have, like, I'm going to make my modules, instead of them being 1 week long, my modules are going to be 2 weeks long, so that by the end of the first week they need to have their discussion post, the explain part where they're telling me about what they've learned, done by the end of the first week. And then the second week is when we'll actually get into the applying part of it, and then they actually do the editing and the creating and the curating of the different activities that are assigned within the module itself. That way it's still, everybody's on the same pace, but you can take however long you need, because we all know, if you're anything like me, you don't get much grad school work done during the week. That's all I do on the weekends. I come home Friday and I take Friday evening, about half of it, I just don't do anything. I sit there and play my video games on my phone. Those little swap to make 3 in a row. So I'll do that, and then I start my readings. Start reading Friday evening after I played some games for a while and decompressed from work. And then come Saturday, Sunday, it's work on grad school stuff. Because I can't during the week. I have a hard time shifting my gears into that groove. And so since I knew I had class, I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and record, because I'm in the class groove. Because if I don't do it tonight, I've got Bible study tomorrow night. That ain't happening. And then Thursday, I think we have another baseball game. And then Friday, we have another baseball game. And then Saturday, we have the finals for the baseball game. Might be able to go, depends on how much of my classwork I get done ahead of time. So again, it's going to be self-paced within your time frame. So updating the course, I know I'm going to be having to add stuff regularly, especially as more information and research is done on portfolios and student personalized learning and blended learning, those sorts of things. And as new apps are out there, I'll have to update those. Let's see, what other courses? I was thinking this would be kind of cool to be able to create an online course for teachers on like how to just explore the different Google G Suite tools. 1 week we're exploring Docs, and they're going through and they're learning how to embed videos. Well, you can't do videos in Docs, but I think there's some workarounds you can do. So definitely learning how to change the sizing of it to where you can make different sizes for your pages. You can insert pictures, different ways to insert the pictures, hyperlinking and all that stuff. Like, I was thinking you could go through and like each week you're learning a new tool in G Suite. Maybe even just a class on how to increase student engagement. How do you get student feedback? These apps here are good for student feedback, but I really don't want it to be just a one-way information. So I don't know, maybe it's kind of hard to think about what classes you could put into an online learning experience, because even with mine, it's just supporting, because there still is that teamwork. You're still going to have to be paired up with somebody so that when you go to do the activities and you're redoing your lessons, you get that feedback from somebody else on the outside, and you have that person giving you information and input, and you're like brainstorming together. What would I do differently developing the next course? Probably, like, I know, like, in this particular course, I think I overworked myself. I think I included way too many lessons, way too much information. I know it's meant to be an introductory lesson, so I could probably go back and make a course of each of my modules. But so right now I just think I would shorten it, the workload on myself and on my learners, because right now it's like they have to redo 3 lessons. So they're going to redo 1 lesson, and they're going to incorporate student choice, pretty much that COVA aspect, the voice and the choice, and they're working with choice boards and menu options and different ways where they can allow students to choose how they're going to demonstrate their learning. And then the next one's going to be, how would you show personalized learning? Yeah, it's kind of along the same lines of that one, but yet it's not. So it's like just enough to tweak it each time. So we'll see how this goes. So honestly, I know that the high school and the intermediate school on my campuses, they are going towards more online courses. The teachers are expected to use Google Classroom more. I know at the elementary, it's not being forced. It's definitely not being required. It is recommended and it is suggested, but yeah, they're not required to do much of anything within Google Classroom. Right now, it's mainly used as a place to put a link to where it's easier for your students to access it. But right now, it's like it depends on which campus you're on. One campus, they're like, yeah, go ahead, Google Classroom, use it, put it in there. And the other one's like, we need pen and paper on this. And I'm like, pen and paper, okay. So, I don't know, it's interesting. It's interesting. So, have you guys had that? I mean, honestly, I haven't read a whole bunch of the book. Still working on that. But I do know for continuous improvement, I'm going to be using that matrix thing that she gave us, where it was like I guess a rubric in a way. I know I'm going to be using that to sit down this afternoon, probably tomorrow, maybe not, Wednesday, church Bible study, Thursday, maybe, hopefully. I'm going to go through and start with at least the 3 courses I've already got, or the 3 modules I have done in there. I'm going to go through and do that analyzing of how I did so that I can improve, so that my next 3 courses or my next 3 modules are not as bad as the first 3. Hopefully they'll get better. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. Y'all struggling with this? Time. Not enough time in the day. But I need my sleep. See y'all later.